Hey guys, so Ashley Darby, now know what time of day it is, honey. She married Michael, had two children from Michael. Michael stepped out, cheated from the get go, from the jump. It's been reported that he goes visiting some gay dude who gets down, and he gets down on his knees to service the man, honey. Clutch your pearls. Whoa, the tea is so hot. And now Ashley finds out that she's not getting any alimony because she signed a prenup. And guys, there's nothing worse and more insultive than when you marry Old Man River and he cheats on you and just embarrasses you on national TV with all his antics. And then come to find out the man ain't giving you squat in alimony and you got two children. I guess he's going to give just support of those children. But how is it that, that's what I want to know. How is it that she's not getting alimony and he's the one who cheated and have been cheating? I don't understand it. Is he family with the judge? No, honey. If I'm married to Old Man River, I'm in my 20s and he is pushing close to 70. And hell, he looks like 80 to me. And you are defaming me in that way, you gotta pay me something for that defamation of character with all the stuff that he's been saying about her and all the antics with cheating. That in itself worth some type of money. Just curling up with his old ass in the bed is worth maybe a couple of million. That's what I say. Because he's worth about 20 million. And you would think he'd give her a measly 2 million in alimony and just pay her a little lump sum of 1 or 2 million because she bore the children. She got him two kids for him. Oh no. As a matter of fact, I don't think he's too keen on them kids because he made a statement. This is all alleged way back that he's sorry that she bore the seeds for him because apparently he didn't want her DNA intermingling with his children. What does that tell you? So no, folks, Ashley did not secure the bag. If anything, she left the bag where? Bag there. We all saw when Ashley was pregnant, Michael didn't even want to go close to her. She would beg for some type of affection. She would really ham it up just for him to spend a little time with her. And then he would disappear. But ladies, sometimes we are at fault for a lot of things that happen within our marriage. Because Ashley saw the forest from the tree. She knew from the jump what Michael was doing, even before they got married. But she refused to believe it. And I guess she was so in love with him because she convinced herself that she was so much in love that nothing mattered. But guess what? It mattered. It mattered in the end because I don't know why he married her actually. Because from the get-go, it didn't seem as though he really didn't want to get married or he wasn't really into her like that. Because I remember early on, before they got married, the cast was saying that he's a little, he got a little sugar in the tank. It's also alleged that now husband again, Juan was his type. That's what he said. And this is alleged. But if you know a man, no straight man is going to say, oh, that man is my type. No, honey. No straight man is going to say that. So Ashley knew what she was getting into. She knew when she was in a marriage, pregnant with those children, that her husband was dipping and diving and batting for the other team, allegedly. But she refused to believe it. So according to the Daily Dish, back in April, Ashley confirmed to the Daily Dish that she had separated from Michael after about 8 years of marriage. The spouses who shared sons, Dean, who is 3, and Dylan, 1, had to legally separate for 1 year in the state of Virginia in order to proceed with their divorce. While Ashley noted on the show that her separation from Michael was initially amicable because their love had happened gradually over time, things had become more difficult now that she's moving on. In 2022, there was a rumor that Ashley was dating someone by the name of Luke, and the two had highlighted their hangouts, including a weekend in DC and the holiday party outing on social media. In addition to moving on, Ashley is looking to move out of Real Housewives of Potomac season 7. She has toured homes on the show, and she has gone back and forth between whether to purchase a property with her ex. Now, guys, in all the years she's been married to Michael, he did not buy her a home, and she was telling everyone that Michael would buy her a home, which he never did. He has several homes, but he didn't purchase one solely for her. He's worth about $20 million, so that's food for thought. Why did he not purchase her a home when they were married with 2 children? During a December chat with Today, Ashley discussed buying a home with Michael and moving out of the apartment they shared during their marriage. She said that getting a new home symbolizes the breaking up of my family, not just the change of my residence, the change of my homestead and my heart. That's really been the most challenging part for me throughout all of this. But I am wondering what has become of her mother, because you guys remember, as part of her marrying Michael, he wanted her to stop supporting her mother. Although Ashley had found certain aspects of her divorce to be more challenging than others, she told Today that her sons are thriving. They have just developed this bond and they are amazing to watch. Ashley shared about the incredible way her boys are growing. She said even if Dylan doesn't fully speak, somehow Dean understands him, and they are 2 peas in a pod. It's amazing, she says. You can watch Ashley continue her search for a forever home on Real Housewives of Potomac season 7. My final thoughts about Ashley and Michael are, I believe that she married for love. She saw an older man who she worked with. She worked in his place of business. She fell in love. They got married and had 2 children. Unfortunately, it didn't work out and they divorced. But I believe that had she not been in love with him, she would not have signed those 2 agreements of not getting any money after the divorce, if there's a divorce. And now we see there is a divorce, because a lot of times when people are not in a marriage wholeheartedly, then a divorce can be seen down the road somewhere. Maybe Michael Darby saw that divorce coming, because, guys, remember, he had lined up all the employees and let them know that they're not to listen to Ashley. She's not in charge of that restaurant. She does not have a stake in it. She's not a partner. And so he was setting the groundwork for if they ever got a divorce and she took him to court to get half of that money for what she invested in the restaurant, she wouldn't get a dime, because she signed off that if there's a divorce, she is not going to get anything. And it wasn't the one time she signed off twice. And in the second agreement, she was even getting less. So he had no intention of paying her off if there was a divorce down the road. So now she's walking away with nothing, because it's reported that she's not even going to get alimony. She'll get child support for the 2 boys, but no alimony. But we're hoping that in the final analysis of it all, when the lawyers come together and break down the money, that at least she'll get something, because there's really no breaking down of any money, because she signed away that she's not going to get anything if they divorce. But maybe Michael, in his good heart, will give her something, a cool $1 million maybe. What do you all think? Drop it in the comment section. Do you guys know if Ashley is going to be getting anything, if she walked away with anything, or she just walked away with them 2 kids? So when people sign a pre-marriage agreement that they're not going to be getting anything, oftentimes They try to prove their love for the other party by signing that they're not going to be receiving anything if there's a divorce. So that's what she did. So a lot of people now are dragging her that she did not get the bag. But I think people are not looking at the broader picture. You don't get married for the money, or you shouldn't anyway. You should get married for love. And I believe that's what Ashley did. And you know what? If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. If she did not get anything with the settlement, if he's not going to pay her any type of spousal support, any alimony, then, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumble. I'm sure she's going to get her own money. But the one thing I have to disagree with her on, early on in the relationship, when she stopped financially supporting her mother at Michael's request. YouTubers, drop your comments in the comments section. I'm over and out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel and to this video. Thank you for watching.